Okay, let's go, guys. Welcome to another stream. Perhaps this will be the ultimate stream when it comes about Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. Perhaps today I will finish the game. Let's say finish in a relative way, okay? Perhaps not finish it all, but let's go. Oh, wait a minute. Just a second. I forgot. I forgot. Sorry, I forgot to share the screen. Of course, share the audio as well. Hey guys, how's it going today? Huh? Are you ready to play some Doki Doki in English? Some Doki Doki Literature Club in English? Literature Club in English? Some Doki Doki Literature Club in English? Okay, let's go then. This is so crazy, but anyway, it's a great game. Okay, we have just stopped right here. Okay, Monica, remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. Let's change a little bit the audio, the music. Let's put the music a little bit off. What about here? Now I guess you can hear me very well, right? Not as much as here. Here you can hear me very well. Here you can hear me perfectly, right? Here my voice doesn't sound off, doesn't sound like I gotta yell in order to be heard. Okay, my voice sounds perfect here. And now, what about here? My voice sounds like kind of far away from you, right? Okay, let's continue. Who cares about it anyway? Monica says, remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you are all willing to help out the festival too. Help out for the festival too. That's okay. I can't wait for the festival. Really, Natsuki? Really? It's gonna be great, says. Hehe, weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Yes, I wonder the same thing, Monica. She's kind of weird. Well, yeah, says. I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. Now you get a point, Natsuki. 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 You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden, Natsuki. Natsuki. Monica, do they usually? I've just seen a comment that where a YouTube user said or wrote Natsuki name as not like Natsuki, but like NUTSKEY. Nuts key. So you can join the word nuts and the word key. Nuts key. It was hilarious the moment I saw that. Oh my gosh. I can't get rid of that from my mind. I'm sorry. Okay, let's continue. Monica, do they usually, Natsuki says, Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? Calamar. That's a pretty specific thing. That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to, says Monica to Natsuki. To Natsuki. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? Squid? You, of all people? You, of all people, Monica? Are you so different that you don't like a squid, such as Natsuki or Yuri, perhaps? I didn't say I don't like it, says Monica. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. What? Monica. What? That's some kind of mistranslation. I don't know. Hey? Monica. Squid. Monica. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. That joke makes no sense in translation. That's right. But what if I put the settings in Spanish? Maybe here it can make sense. It can make sense. I don't know. Yeah, that's right. That doesn't make sense, man. Okay, let's continue. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. ¿Eh? You're spacing out again. Estás volando otra vez. Estás como que en la nada. Estás sin ningún rumbo. O tu mente está en la luna otra vez. O estás fuera de la sintonía de la Tierra. Okay. Jeje, sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Of course. Why would it... I'm sorry, the voice I put for Monica was... Why would it be? Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things, Sayori, I'm sorry. Yes, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? That voice I put to Sayori was kind of freaking. That's so freaking cringe, man. Anyway, I'm fine, see? I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they have been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Kevincinho, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? Algo raro? Anything up? I don't know what is the meaning of anything up. Algo extraño? Anything up? Algo extraño. It's kind of weird, man. What do you mean? I'm kind of sleepy, although it's 9:04. In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little bit too much. Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much. But she seems a bit downcast today. Maybe a bit disappointed, a bit less of encouraged, or a bit helpless. Ooh, gotta put now same thing. Abatida. Downcast. Abatida. That's just nice meaning. Continue. Oh, you think so? Says Monica. I can't say I've noticed anything about her. This is going to be the voice of Monica since now and then, okay? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. idly. I remember what the meaning of idle. Idle here. Idle. Oh my gosh. Dragging rubber razor up, down. Oh, idly. Dragging. Idly. Oh my gosh. There's something weird here. Idly. Hmm. Okay. Maybe there's something on her mind. Maybe there's something on her mind, Kevin. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Kevin Senior. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Kevin Senior. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this, Monica. She's just always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time, when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem, Monica. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No, says Monica to me. It's important to me, though. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? That, by the way, this is Monica's voice. Since now and then, this is how I'm going to perform. This is how I'm going to. Yes, this is how I'm going to characterize Monica's voice. Since now and then, so try to get used to it. Got it? Maybe I'll try talking to myself. Eh? Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? To her myself. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure? Maybe she has a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that, Monica? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Kevin Senior. I'm sorry. I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Kevin Senior. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much. But Sayuri talks about you more than anything else, you know? Eh? She's been so much happier ever since you have joined the club, Kevin Senior. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. It's like an extra light was turned off on inside. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayuri is always like that, Monica. You're getting it wrong. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. It's not any different now than it always has been. It's not any different now than it always has been. He, you're so funny, Kevin Senior. Have you thought that maybe you have always seen her as so cheerful because that's how she is when she's around you? Oh, I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I do? What do I know? I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions. No. I didn't mean to jump to conclusions. So you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her. So try not to think about it for now. Okay, can you see me? Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it. But I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. Ooh. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and seat myself. Here's Monica and Sayori. And I sit down. I sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weight me down so much? Thank God. Is it okay? Is the stream okay? Sure, that's nice. The stream is perfect. Let's continue. Okay, now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there is nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like begging? Why does it feel like I'm being watched? Like I'm being watched? Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. I take a short glance. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. What is the meaning of flustered here? I want to know. Okay. Let's continue. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sitting one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything, Kev. Relax. You didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? No? How are you even able to tell that I was thinking like that, Yuri? Well, it's something that I do a lot. Since now and then, there's going to be Yuri's voice. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your postures and expression. Not that I was staring or anything, Kev. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. What you talking about, Judy? Okay, I'm gonna reread this part. I couldn't understand the last part. I gotta switch to Spanish. Okay, let's go. History. Tus preocupaciones solo incumben a aquellos con quienes estás dispuesto a compartirlas. Your concerns are only important for those who you are willing to share it. Why didn't I read? Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. But there is not. It's not the. I couldn't. I couldn't find it by myself. I couldn't. I wouldn't understand. I wouldn't have understood that if there is not for the Spanish settings. Your travels. Of course, I could get the main idea of it, but I would say that there is a pronoun missing here. Your troubles are only the concern of those who you willingly share that concern. Of those who willingly sharing. Quienes están picados. Are only the concern who willingly share in that sharing. To share in. I want to know the meaning of share in this case, right? Sharing. I could have used I could have used the myself instead of this one right here. Oh man. Share in. Okay, you say? Is it okay? Is the stream good? Is my live stream good? Is my streaming okay? Any lag? I would say so, but anyway, I don't know if that's okay. I hope so, by the way. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. Is that okay? I hope so. So let's return. Your troubles are the only concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping themselves. But if you would prefer to... One more time, I couldn't get the idea here. So, okay. Oh my gosh, one more time. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. Oh, it's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today. But when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Eh? Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Oh, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Estoy siendo muy interpretativo, estoy siendo muy incisivo, estoy siendo muy fijón. Qué bien, señores. Says Yuri. Let's see here. Está haciendo cosas exactamente. This is the same as being so... how is it? Physical? Que me enseñó. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. and there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. Huh? So you think that there might be something behind it after all? Hmm. I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerism on the outside don't always match what may be going inside her head, and she may not always know what she means. I noticed her strange behavior today too. I also feel some concern for her, but in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayuri surely means a lot to you, doesn't she, Kev? Yes. Oh, I guess. Yes. But you don't need to put it away. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Madonia. Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. Oof. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. You're giving me too much credit, Yuri. You're giving me too much credit, Yuri. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. Huh? That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is, Yuri. Anyway, as long as we are here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you are okay with it. Yeah, I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Oh my gosh. I don't want to go next. It's kind of. Oh my gosh. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve the poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Who should I show my poem to first? I guess this time will be Monica. Hi, Kenisinho. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? No. Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. I guess I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It'll turn out great. It'll turn out great. It'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem and I'm holding it in my hands. It's pretty good, Kev. It makes me think of Sayori like the other one that you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo, says Monica. That's kind of exaggerating it. Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? I'm sorry, I cannot perform that voice anymore. I want to do it with my natural voice. Just to get just not to get exhausted and overwhelmed mentally and throttly. and vocally, maybe. Okay. And vocally, please. So understand. I'm trying to do the best I can. I'm trying to do. So understand. I'm trying to do the best I can. Okay, got it. Monica says, "Do you spend a lot of time with her, even in this club? Do you? But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you?" Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy. It's just, I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Etsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. No, Monica. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I? Yes, you are. Uh, no, it's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here. That's all, Monica. Hmm. Yeah? I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something, Camisinha. I didn't really mean it like that. Um, don't worry. No, don't worry. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Well, alright. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? It'll be pretty. It'll be pretty. It'll be pretty tough. It'll be pretty tough, Monica. It'll be pretty tough to see your poem again, because I guess it will be a creepy one, and I have some doubt, some 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 inner thought that tells me that I shouldn't open your poem. Anyway, all right. Just like I thought. The title of Monica's poem says, "The the lady who knows everything." And it goes like this. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth, the lady who knows everything, a beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, lost adrift the sky, beating up the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing lands don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the land is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilit sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your land. Your land does not exist. Oh my gosh. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. A gust of wind. A gust of wind. What would be the meaning of a gust of wind here? Thank God. goodness. Oh my god. Yes, it's a freaking spoiler. I knew that. I knew that was a freaking spoiler. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's continue. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind. So that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world? Because if we had all the answers, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start? Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? Wouldn't the world start to lose? Wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? Its meaning? Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? I think so. I agree with that. You got a point, Monica. You know, there is one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Hey, hey, hey. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Oh my gosh. What in the freaking thing, Monica? What in the freaking thing? What the heck, Monica? Anyway, there is Monica's writing tip of the day, and perhaps the last writing tip, and perhaps the last Monica's writing tip. I will miss that, honestly. Are you ever too shy? Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. If you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. A lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. Beautiful, beautiful part, beautiful segment, beautiful tip, beautiful piece of advice. Let's continue. It's almost like having your own title literature club, don't you think? It's almost like having your own title literature club, don't you think? Don't you think, Kev? That's my advice for today. That's a beautiful and great and useful piece of advice, Monica. Thank you for that. That perhaps might be the last sign of strangeness that you will have, because then you will become crazy, right? Am I wrong? It's almost like having your own title, your own little literature. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? It's almost like having your own little literature club. Literature. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? Don't you think? Oh, right, I think so. Thanks for listening. Okay, thank you, Monica. Goodbye. Creepy poem, by the way. That's a creepy poem, by the way, Monica. Now, Natsuki. No, Yuri. Well, Well done, Kemisinho. Thank you. You have definitely improved your writing over the course of these few days. Has my advice been helpful to you? Yeah, definitely. I'm glad. Sharing your writing like this, it's a lot more fun and rewarding than anticipated. I need to remember to thank Monica. I think we all felt a little awkward at first, but now it seems like everyone is enjoying sharing their writing and seeing what others think. I guess I can't really disagree. I was afraid this whole thing would be a chore, but it's a great way to. But it's a great way for me. But it's a great way for me to spend some personal time with all the girls in the club. But it's been fun getting to know everyone in the writing, and I guess doing some writing myself. Well, have you learned anything about yourself, Quincy? Uh, well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. I see spoilers everywhere, man. I hate that. Come on, really? Well, you know how I like to say that writing is a very personal way to get in touch with yourself. To get in touch with yourself, right? To get in touch with yourself. Okay. In the end, that's the voice of Yuri. In the end, it doesn't matter if you're a good writer or a bad writer. I'm sorry, I can't do it anymore. And even my opinions are just opinions, you know. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. As always, I believe what's more important. As always, I believe what's most important. As always, I believe what's. As always, I believe what's most. What's. As always, I believe what's most important. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. Comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another, Yuri. Eh? Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing, and I have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. Yuri, Yuri thinks for a good minute. Thinks. That must be terrible, eh? For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable for me. How unlikable of me. How unlikable of me. Yuri, it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking, being this time, being disliked, being disliked. Oh, Yuri, what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright, do you want to share your poem now? Okay, here. Okay. I thought it was going to be the mid grocery shop. Entonces aquí va a ser esa carta que parecía que no estuviera pensaba que me iba a compartir esa carta donde parecía que estuviera leyendo eso en una carnicería, ¿no? Y que se había manchado en un ambiente con sangre de vaca no, y con urea de riñón de vaca. What I'm saying, man, let's switch to English. What I'm saying, man, let's switch into English. Let's switch to English. And Yuri's poem title is beach. Beach, okay? And it goes like this. And here it goes. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth drastically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss. But beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sand castle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Hmm. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Okay, now I see this with other eyes, with another sight. Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sand castles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils, turn back, and I abandon my piece to... what? To what? To erode at the shore? Oh man, I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils, turn back, and I abandon my piece to erode at the shore, drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore. That was complex, man. That was complex. Am I aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about? But I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, it was pretty quite metaphorical, Yuri. To say that I like you, to say that like you didn't want to write about it. You say that like you didn't even want to write about it. Oh, you haven't heard? Oh, haven't you heard? So no, you haven't heard. Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, I was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic and see each other again. I suppose to better compare the differences in your writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her is no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. Okay, thank you, Yuri, for your humbleness of writing something whose topic is the same as Natsuki, to writing the same topic alongside with the topic Natsuki wanted you to write, or wanted you two to write. Uh-huh. Okay, let's continue. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. It's time now for Sayori. Who should I show my poem to next? Sayori, of course. This is your best one so far. Oh, thank you, Sayori. It's really, really nice getting seeing you. Thanks. I can perform the voice of Sayori's voice. That's quite easy for me. Thanks. Sayuri, you have been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Is everything alright? Eh, of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. That's the voice of Sayori, by the way. That's the voice of Sayori, by the way. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Hey, hey, hey. Do you want to nap or something? No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay, Kevin Senior? I only want to see smiles on your face. That's so sad, man. Well, alright. Hey, Kevin Senior. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does, or even Natsuki. But in the end, yeah, I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Oh my gosh. Wait. Of course I do. You're stupid, Kevin Senior. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me. And I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. The only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when I'm thinking about you. Sayori? No! Kimitsukinya, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayuri has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori. I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori. I probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayuri shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Kevin Senior. It's just a little rain cloud. Open parentheses. Depression. Close parentheses, okay? I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. And this promise is going to Sarah's going to take seriously that Sarah's going to take this promise seriously. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit earlier today. Sayuri, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Happiness for all of you. Hey. Before I can say anything else, Sayuri cheerfully. How that cheerfully? How can she walk? How does she dare to walk cheerfully if she's that fucked up? How she dares to walk cheerfully if she's so fucked up, man? Come on, that's so horrible. That's so hypocritically depressing. Oh my gosh. Before I can say anything else, Sayuri cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Anyway, who should I show my poem to next? Natsuki, of course. Her poems are the best for me. This one's alright. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I must be just glad that you're trying a little bit. Well, of course I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotional? Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? Eh? No, Russ. It's not like I care. Since now and then, this is going to be the voice of Natsuki. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us is in this club has to make sure you're never slacking off. You're not slacking off, slack off, slack off. I remember the word, but I don't have it in mind. I want to make it clear. Reste vagante, slack off, paga. Okay. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me anyway? What if you ended up just scaring me anyway? That's it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Gah. Wait. Natsuki's elbow. Alright. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Okay, one more time. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. How the hell is that a joke? How the hell do you call that? How the hell do you call that? How the hell do you call that a joke? How the hell do you call that a joke? A joke? A joke? How the hell do you call that? How the hell do you call it a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing ever happened. Like nothing ever happened. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go, a shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. Oh my gosh, well, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind the walls in your mind will melt away. The walls in your mind, las paredes en tu mente se derretirán así de manera positiva, ¿no? Pues las paredes negativas se derretirán, se romperán, desaparecerán de tu mente. Before the sunny glow, I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. That's beautiful. That's the reason why I I left Natsuki's poem. Natsuki. That's why I left I left Natsuki poem. I left. That's why I left Natsuki's poem. Natsuki's poem. That's why I left Natsuki's poem to the last, because her poems are the most understandable and the most comforting to me. Are beautiful and are easy to understand. Her poems are so beautiful, so kind, and so easy to understand. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail. Set you free in my windly sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you so long. Woo! Left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn. You'll learn to love yourself again. Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful, man. That would be the perfect poem for Sayori, or to bring Sayori's and to encourage Sayori's and to raise her mood, and to lift her mood. Okay, yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. But this was beautiful. It was beautiful, Sayori. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kind of hard to write anything negative about the beach. Well, Yuri's take on it was a little more solemn. Well, that's yes. She better not have said anything bad about mine. After all, she was the one who wanted us to write about the same topic. Huh? Really? You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic, then writing to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Okay, you three. We are all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out? Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Oh my gosh, wait a minute, what? You three, yes, because Sayori is not there. Eh? Something that sounded a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Yes! Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Oh my gosh, what in the freaking thing are you talking about, Yuri? In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is the cellars in here. Oh, it seems you're right. So Yuri always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to, anyway? I thought she just went to pee. I thought she was went to pee. I thought she just went to pee. No, Natsuki, please show more decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Or for all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? Oh my goodness. So much for you being all lovey-dovey. Oh no, lovey-dovey. Eso es mucho, pero eso es mucho como para considerar que ustedes son amantes, Oh, lovey-dovey. What is the meaning of lovey-dovey? Or what would be the equivalent expression of lovey-dovey in Spanish? I want to know. Se hizo media naranja. Lovey-dovey. Media naranja. Oh my gosh. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sierra. At second, she's kind of being avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh, that curious expression's coming from Yuri. Wonderful four people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out. Bro, te dejaron en visto. I thought it was hard. I will say that. Here, yes. Explain the empty slot. So stupid. Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Saya will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No. What the freaking. For me, okay, no, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. No, Natsuki's spawning too. Yes, even I can tell now.